literally burn it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's why the scriptures tell us not to be envious.
Yeah.
You always go to that in Psalms, the 37th chapter.
Yeah.
Don't fret yourself because of this.
Psalms
Motherfuckers have this, man.
73.
Let them have it. This shit is going, it's temporary. It's going to pass away any fucking way.
We're moving and investing in something everlasting. You know? That's the difference. As long as they always let it bring out too. You know? But showing you that it's an everlasting reward that we're getting that can never be taken away.
Right.
And it's the way you get it, the way you attain it. It's done the right way. You know, a way that it's not based off lies and deception, corruption, murder, robbery.
That's that incorruptible crown.
You know,
they do it for corruptible crown. We do it for them.
Yep.
It's not done through unrighteous dealings. You know?
That's why I tended
8.
Because of
Unrighteous dealings.
Unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. Kingdom will be translated from one kingdom to another.
Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna be a restitution, man. When Jake envy all this shit that Esau got. Jake crying out for reparations because they want to live on Esau's level. Man, let this devil have what it was meant for him. He's supposed to get it. Esau is the end of the world. This is, but it's getting ready to pass away.
Mm-hmm.
Let him have this shit for now. For now. Let him have it, man. Fuck this shit. Look at how corrupt it is anyway. You know? This shit is done, man. Everything about this place is finished. Straight folly, man.
It's good that the scriptures give you an insight, or the vision of the kingdom, man. Jerusalem gonna be built up with gold, precious stone. The streets gonna be paved with gold. That's in our kingdom, man. After the so-called white man goes down. What good is it to have all the riches and gold and jewels if you just gotta keep it all hidden?
Or when
we're gonna have it where it's on full display for all of us to truly enjoy. And the heathen come in when they finally gotta show up and pay whatever they gotta bring in, they're gonna come around and look around like, oh shit. You think Vegas got bright lights? Wait till Jerusalem, the kingdom of heaven, man. The sun gonna be shining off the gold in the streets, man.
Pure gold.
Light it up.
Bright as fuck. Carbuncle.
Man.
That's the real natural energy, man.
Shining.
And what you said, what's the use of having all these things here in this society when it can be taken from you? A nigga can come in there and rob you. A nigga, you know what I mean? It can be taken. In the kingdom of heaven, ain't nothing you gonna come up in your Habashai shit and come on, man.
You ain't gonna have no weapons of war.
No weapons.
You ain't gonna have nobody digging up fucking gold on the ground.
Nah.
Pull this one stone. Don't pull this one stone off the gates. Pull them pearl off the gates.
Yeah. And
You know, we're gonna have that here.
Sell on the black market. They're gonna be like that.
I had a quick one back here. Matthew 6 and 19. Lay down up for yourselves treasures upon earth where moth and rust do corrupt, but where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, but thieves do not break through nor steal. Right? Why would, this is all temple. This is all the caving. Look, the infrastructure is all fucked up around here. There's cracks in the ground. And we really have cracks in the ground, bro, that aren't meant to be there. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be like that. The cracks we gonna have gonna be the beautiful patterns of the stones that are, that the streets are paved with.
It's gonna be incorruptible. It can never be taken from us. You could give a nigga a plot of land and give him all the materials to build this big, nice house, but earthquake can come destroy it. The house can be paid off, but Esau, you still got to pay Esau's property tax. You don't pay your property tax, they put a lien in your house, and it's gone.
You all right about the house?
Yeah.
What was that next Friday? I own the house.
Oh, yeah.
They come to take that shit because he didn't pay his taxes.
Uncle Elroy.
Uncle Elroy, yeah. Shows how frivolous this life can be. But in the kingdom, there's never been a more surety of anything but in the kingdom of heaven.
A nigga say everybody got to pay taxes. That's the one thing we got to do. We got to pay taxes. Niggas don't have that ruling class mentality.
Women slaves.
Yeah.
I mean,
More slaves.
and they gave the Lord that question, right? About paying taxes.
Yeah.
We understand that right now we still gotta pay our taxes. But do we want to do we want the shit to go on forever? Do we want to continue to pay taxes forever? No.
Right.
All my kids are big.
But the system, it's not like it's a righteous system where we're paying taxes and taxes are going, where, shit's going where it's supposed to. It's a corrupt system where you got everyone paying taxes, and we think, the money goes back into our communities, the streets. That shit's going over to fucking Israel.
Ukraine and Israel now.
Israel. Used to be the queen of England, just now the king.
Yeah. Was a nigga named Charles or some shit?
Yeah, King Charles.
Yeah. Yeah, because when we taxed, we weren't taxed, we was tithing off. We were supposed to give it. And it went to what? Help the widows and the poor and the fatherless. It went somewhere to help the rest of our nation. You could be able to live and survive.
We had a natural welfare system.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
Set up to help the needy.
You never see no Jake out there holding no sign or no Jake being homeless and being bums and shit.
Yep.
But you can see that everywhere.
It's like a part that it's a necessary collateral damage that has to happen. They calculate that shit. Well, we'll get rich, but there's some that won't. And who was that said? I didn't say it was Tupac, but somebody was like, "Why should anybody have a 8-bedroom house when there's people?"
I want to say it was Tupac.
It was, bro. That was funny when I started thinking somebody else said it. It was in the movie In Time. Actually, the first thought I had was, why should anybody live forever if anybody else has to die?
Yeah, the wealth gap, man, it's just it's unbalanced.
Yeah.
The different levels between the rich and the poor, it's not right.
Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people.
Yeah.
That widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the father.
And here's the coldest part. You take the father out the house, hey, the widows and the children are now to pray. They're now who you pray upon. Look, so bad that you got the woman said, I don't need no man. But now there's children growing up thinking they never needed a father in their life. They never knew what it was like to have a father in their life. They're all right, but these are the same druggy rapper street niggas that we were talking about earlier.
And don't know the full story because their mom has,
Yep.
because there's a lot of Jakes out there that, want to be in their child's life, but
Then they get this money. Look, the same rappers get this money, and they wouldn't dare not be in their kids' life. You know? Don't see that they needed it in their life.
yeah.
This was all by design, man. This was fucked up. So you can have this shit. You Jakes that want this life, you can have this shit, man.
Hell with this shit, man.
Hey, this place is covered in feces. Literally.
Yeah, literally.
The streets are paved with shit. So,
Fucking infested. Disease ridden.
Hey, we be reluctant to put our bags on the ground.
Yeah.
Not just because of where we're at, but just anywhere.
That shit is filthy, man. Even your children ain't safe.
Shit, we know they're going hard at it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, curse coming in, curse going out.
Curses.
That Kirk coming in, they like, let us poke away at him. And then if you ain't watching them, your kid may, you not sure what your kid look like, you may not be in
Yeah,
there no more.
yeah.
May not be in the nursery at the hospital. Shit's out there, man. Something.
He fuck around and take your child and put a clone in there, or not a clone, or like a some shit like that. Yeah, man.
And now we gotta look at it and be like, you know, how do we get out of this? Like you gotta look at it. There has to be something more to this whole thing. There has to be a judgment to come. And people don't ever understand that judgment has to come.
Yeah.
People don't give a care about how bad life in society is, but there has to be a balance. And then we all kind of feel that way. I think that's a common thought that all the hopeful elect have. There has to be something more to this, man. There has to be something that rebalances life.
Judgment is necessary.
Right.
It's a necessity, just like wickedness is a necessity because it was a balance. Hey, judgment is a necessity.
So Psalm 7 verse 9 says, "Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous power triumph their hearts and reigns." And all this shit come to an end. You know, how's it gonna come to an end? The Lord come and thrust in that sickle. But the harvest is ripe.
Yep.
Fats overflow. Wickedness is great.
What's one of the wickedness has exceedingly
Polluted the
whole
earth.
earth. It's the 15th chapter. Have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. How bad does it have to get? Your children can't be what they're naturally born to be. Like I'm talking junior.
Yeah.
You can't have one. You gotta. Was there an option on there that you didn't have to write? I think when I had mine, there was no option that you could choose not to disclose.
Non-binary.
Oh, yeah. Damn, Jennifer, not that, you know. Yeah, man, it's all bad. Every avenue that you look at in this world, man, is corrupted. This man has his hand in it to make sure a filthy hand of wickedness is put in there.
Second Ezra 14, starting at 15, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, right? I.e. this current world we in. Because why? Verse 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. It's only gonna keep getting worse and worse. So we want to be free. We want to escape from this place.
That's it. That's it, man. So hey, with that, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor
To Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem Kakwadash.
I want to say all the apostles and bishops of the great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.